Hello, brothers and sisters of light and dark. Welcome to my page. My page is about common sense. I try to keep it down on the nitty-gritty under 10 minutes, and if it goes over 10 minutes, it's something very fucking important. And not important to liberals, libertards, people who believe in God, people like the smoke, people like the drink, people like ayahuasca, people like DMT. Listeners' discretion is advised. Listeners' discretion is advised. Now, I just found something out, so I won't get strikes on my page and shit. I'm going to have to go age-restricted, babies. I'm sorry, okay? I want to say something about setting your videos manually, okay, for yourself, not for all your videos. Because obviously you're going to have some videos which is mainly made for children. Some videos which are going to have swear words in it, which is not for children, to keep it simple, you know. If you want to keep simple, you know, you got 3 different variations overall in YouTube. Now, I read the policies and everything, but sometimes it gets clouded because people just get misunderstood. They understand it. They don't understand what they're clicking. Sometimes they don't click at all. But I recommend you not to basically not click nothing at all. I recommend you not. I'm telling you, if you do not set your standards for your videos, they will do an algorithm, and you don't want the computer to set your standards for you in the video, okay? So let's begin, okay? Not for children, for children, and age restricted, okay? These are 3 steps, 3 things, okay? Now, I'm the type of guy that don't need monetization on none of my videos. I like mine to be exposed in the general public, but those mainly of 18 and up. So you basically, if you do swear or you curse or something like that, you still can get some strikes. Because I put some of my videos as not for children, and I still get a strike, okay? You know, I'm a comedian and shit, you know. I'm allowed to make fun of anybody I want, okay? But, you know, how they're getting more stricter and more sensitive. But if I'm really making fun of people, and they are that sensitive, put it at age restricted. You have to put age restricted. You cannot put not for children. Because YouTube will still dibble and dabble in your video, even though you are funny, okay? And the general masses won't accept it, okay? Alright? So, let's go on to the steps again. This is really going to be a real short video. So, you won't get strikes. And if you do get a strike after you put it on age restricted, then you know they like your videos. YouTube like your videos. Or they think it's so cringy to the point that you make too much sense because they don't want it out there. Now, as I said before in the past, you can actually show yourself nude with a disclaimer if it's educational, for educational purposes. It's not for pleasurable purposes. You can show yourself nude, okay? Let's look up yoga, nude, yoga, karma, nude, karma, okay? I've seen some females butt-ass naked working out. It's for fitness training and educational purposes, but it's under age restricted. So you can show your cock and actually show guys and other people for educational purposes of how to get longer and all this other stuff, which I'm not going to be planning on doing, okay? And also, I can throw a strap on for educational purposes. So understand how you can take advantage of YouTube's algorithms. You don't want the algorithms to pick you up, okay? You don't want that. So basically, the best, safest way is if you are explicit and you do want to social sexual and you do want to be out there in the open and shit, you know, and you want to bob and weave past their strict, sensitive policies, okay, you know, you're going to have to put age restricted. Now, age restricted will most likely not be monetized in your videos. Your videos will not be monetized. All right, this is what I learned about age restriction. Your age-restricted videos will not be put in the recommended section in which you may want to show your videos. So it's best to be safe than sorry, because if you already got a strike and you don't know what you're doing, like sometimes I know what I'm doing and I know how to read. I know how to read cracker availability, okay? You know, technologies and their jargon and shit. I know how to read this shit. Sometimes I flip it up with a little bit of ebonics, okay? Nigga talk, okay? You know what I'm saying? But I like to keep shit simple so everybody can understand me. That's it. You know, I don't try to be too technical, but I can be technical when I want to be, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, you understand what I'm saying. If you put it on, it's for children, you can get a lot of money for that shit. Because I see lots of guys doing it, and it's a good, lucrative business. All right, it's for children, strictly for children. Nothing, you can't be swearing, you can't be doing that. But I saw some children's videos that was really cringy and really not for children on the YouTube. And I figured that they should still check every video. I believe that YouTube should still check every video regardless. And other than that, as long as it bypasses all their strict rules, to be safe, go age restricted. Because age restricted, there's another wall there, which you got to put your age and shit, and you got to go through another, connected to another site. You should have the YouTube app, right? And I watch when my daughter watches YouTube, I make sure I clearly allow her to watch anything she wants, because she's intelligent, okay, you know. But a lot of children aren't intelligent enough to know what the word fuck and shit is and use it appropriately at the right time, okay. But my videos are really not for children, and most adults are children because they'll take things out of context or become sensitive, and they don't know they're stick in the mud. So I don't really cater to the masses of asses. I already said this in my videos in the very beginning in the disclaimer. All right, so now you understand something here. It's better to go medium. If you want to make most money, the children is the best way to go, okay? So you put it for children, you make money. And there's a lot of guys on YouTube making millions of dollars for children's videos. You can do that. I go a different way, okay? Because I don't like all that overhead and all that other shit. I don't need a lot of money. I'm real content. You should know who the hell I am. Please read my comment. Please read my credentials down below. Trust me, I don't care about how many... all these majority of people looking at it, because you know why? Most people are idiots. That's a fact, okay? So I don't care about the image thing. You know, that's a waste of time for me. It's a waste of time. Then you can put it as not for children. You will get recommended, okay? You know, just like the children, for recommended children. But, of course, they're going to scrutinize you a little bit when you put not for children. They're going to use all their policy power and put it into that not for children. You better put something there, because you don't want to just not check it at all. You don't want to check nothing, okay? And I already told you before, there's the first way, the second way, and then the third way. Age restricted will put you behind. Here's another one, the fourth one is private. Make your videos private. Like I have actually a private Patreon, okay, YouTube account, which no one can see. It's behind a paywall. I can do anything I want because it's private. That's the fourth one. Now, you won't be shown at all on the YouTube because it's privatized, and you can actually give a link to individuals who want to see it, which is a great idea for those who really want to be private, because I've done this myself. It gets behind the paywall. You got to go through Patreon and shit like that if you want to see the extra content that I do. As cringy as it is, as truthful as I am. As I told you before who I was, and if you don't believe me, tough titty. I do not care about your emotions like that. Now, those who are not sensitive, kudos to you, and God bless you, because you will be blessed by communicating with the greatest man on earth, because I'm authentic and I'm different from everybody else. Esoteric knowledge, yada, yada, yada. I run my mouth. You don't like it? Get the hell out of here. All right, there we go. That's all I really wanted to say. So there's 4 ways. Children, I think that's the best way to make it money. Children's videos. Now, everybody else's videos, you know, to be a comedian, you got to be careful. Not for children. You always be recommended for these 2. Is it for children or is it not for children? You'll still be recommended if it's for children or if it's not. I think the children way is the best way to making money, okay, all right? And then the third way is age restricted, okay? Now, your video won't be recommended at all, okay? I did my research on this, yes. But it's really proficient to do that. It's very important to do that if you know you're talking like the way I talk. Like, I talk a lot of shit, okay? You know, I say motherfuck this and that, and I'm explicit, okay? So age restricted is very important, okay? That's for the 21-year-olds, okay? But not for children. It's between 18 and up, okay? But they still will be watching your videos. They gave me strikes for putting not for children. I swear to God, man, I said, it's not for children, so why are you striking me, okay? I ain't breaking policy, but they do that sometimes. Age restricted, you won't be seen on the wall at all. I don't think they'll strike you at all. It's behind that age restricted wall. And then it's the private. You can privatize your videos. Just basically post a decent ass fucking videos with no comments and shit. Just put, you know, just leave it out there in the open. If you don't fill out that's the 5th way. If you don't fill out nothing, you're up for grabs. Okay, so you got to be as kind as possible when you put no fucking labels on your fucking thing. But it's up to you, you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to tell you there's like 5 different ways now. Not checking any boxes, checking one of those 3 boxes, or go private. All right? So I've already explained to you all 5 of those different ways of doing it. If you don't check any boxes, you're up in the air, but you still be recommended and shit. You're just taking the chance. And sometimes I don't check the boxes, very rarely, and I realize how I get scrutinized. And be like, oh, this goes against our. I said, how? I watched the video. I may swear sometimes, but I don't talk about nobody. I'm just talking about my opinions. Okay, I make fun of people sometimes. I'm okay. Okay, I troll myself sometimes. Okay, but Jesus Christ, man, what about comedy? Okay, you can't make fun of nobody. Okay, you know. Other than that, I'm out of here, you guys. I hope you learned something about this. Filling out what age restricted is, non-age restricted is, and not for children, and so forth. I hope you learned something here because I'm not Yo Arse, man. I'm not your Peter Pan. I guess I'm going to have to put not for children for this video. I ain't did shit. I ain't made fun of nobody. Alright? I don't mind when people make fun of me. You put it down in the comment section. That makes my day, motherfucker. Peace.